the part that's not going to go on the side.
As somewhere here. Still sitting there.
And the witch. I like the witch station.
Polygon cube. Nothing uses a polygon. You still weird up. That was one of the
All right, you will see that the coaster is complete with a few little minor exceptions. There are pieces that you see here on the lawn, which is where Vertigo once stood.
Yeah.
These are the last pieces that will be our transfer track area, also the final brake run, and the turnaround into the station. Railblazer has a very unique element to it that most other coasters and most parks you will not find, and that is that the coaster station is at level ground. Most coasters you all have to hike up stairs or elevators to get to the loading platform. This ride will not require that. It is all on the same level. This area that is the grass that you see here does feature a few more supports that have yet to be installed. There's also the track that is going to go up alongside, which is the maintenance or catwalk. That'll be going up the side of the lift hill. So you do not see that element in any of the video footage that you've noticed and you probably watched many times over. There is going to be a chain that'll go all the way up the center. It'll go to the top, U-turn, and then follow underneath inside the main rail. That'll be where the return chain returns back to the bottom. But this grassy area here will be reinstalled back into a grassy area, and we'll be using that for event spaces throughout the year. We have our Friday night flicks we do in the summertime for the kids, as well as also our backyard barbecue bands and barbecue. That is going to be located right here. So a lot of people thought that this roller coaster was taking up all of this space. It is not. It is utilizing this grassy area for its purposes that we did before. This was the train. This is where the barn was. In fact, you can see it right here.
Well, that's how the lap bars work.
You're the fearless leader. You're the fearless
One person per seat. Come on in, feel free to explore. If you have any questions, just ask.
There you go.
Yeah,
Bring in the trucks to take out.
okay. Awesome. That's
There you go.
yeah,
Bring in the trucks to take out.
okay. Awesome. That's
It's kind of nice not to have a giant, intimate, looping starship here anymore. Get a nice view of the lake.
No, but he's not getting much food.
Yes.
Nothing a little Supergirl can't fix. I mean,
So we can break that as one group, or we can break it into two groups if we so wanted to. And it is extremely popular with a lot of the tech companies that come here for events when the park is not open to the public, because we can have event space here, and then we can open up certain rides like Rule of Dodge or Flight Deck as part of a package for them to be able to use for their private events. So it's very, very useful for us.
But the reason I gave it that name is because it's spicy. It's cocoa powder mixed with cayenne peppers. Okay? So you have a little bit of cocoa powder, sugar, a little bit of cayenne pepper, some whipped cream, and some drizzle of chocolate. We'll stick to the churros. So right in front here, we have the camp out. Okay, since we're going down the theme of your Bay Area backyard.
Also, our differences is you being a. Oh yeah.
for a price. Oh, I spelled
With an O. Oh, okay. I'm surprised your phone didn't yell at you about that one.
Yeah, me too.
Reason for this space. So that was Bill and Alice's apartment, Marriott's apartment. So this was a space for their entertaining purposes, similar to what Walt Disney had in Disneyland. He could bring family and friends and he can entertain them privately. That's what this space was for. Now when the Marriott Corporation left, we repurposed it into a meeting space, which we are now going to take to another level, because this is an executive space that we're going to have for private parties.
Yeah, this feels like an apartment.
He's repurposing this. He's going to be cutting it up and he's going to make it into his executive desk and conference table. So all this paint you see or these tape lines, it's because he's already told him how he wants this cut. So he wants to preserve a little bit of park history by not letting this table go to waste. But this will be an open area where they're actually going to expand on this side. You'll see the kitchen over here on this side. That'll also be going through a remodel. And then we'll be pushing the wall further even backward. But everything you see in here will be stripped down. Is that like supposed to be this year? Or this will happen probably within the next couple of days.
pictures.
Those are the things that they're going where they're going to decorate. So the idea is how to decorate colors and
That shot again. Yeah.
Yeah, they look at all the.
It's gonna be hard to remember. Yeah, what do you
Before it
think?
was just blacktop.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, this is gonna hold up better than the blacktop because
Yeah.
it's concrete. Yeah. And also probably a little cooler, but it'll